Hello guys, and welcome back to a new guide. So this time I'm going to summon a SWProxy on the Mac and iPhone, or between Mac and Android, it's all the same as you are about to see. And before we start, I just want to thank all of you for the support, and as many of you requested this video, I'm gonna do it, and I hope I can help you in some way. So if you want more Summon as Well content, hit that subscribe button, and that should help a lot. Alright, now without further ado, let's start it. First things first, let's go to this web page and hit the source code of the latest version, and then you need to extract it and put the folder whatever you want. I put mine on the desktop, but it's your choice. It's not something mandatory. All right. Now, after that, we're gonna go to the system preferences. Yeah, this is my cat. And then we're going to go to security and privacy. And you have the tab that says firewall, just deactivate it. If you don't know how to do it, just click here to unlock the changes, and then you can change whatever you want, alright? So firewall deactivated to reduce the problems that you might have when the communication comes from your iPhone or Android to your Mac. So yeah, with that out of the way, let's go to the App Store. App Store, and what you should do is first upgrade your system software to the latest possible version. I have at the time of this video Mac Sierra, I think Sierra, that's how you pronounce it, I don't know, but update it, do whatever he asks you to do, and then come back here. Now, with the new software version installed, we're going to install Xcode. Now we search there for Xcode, and just press install. Why do you want to install Xcode? I know it's a developer tool for you to program, but with that developer tool comes the libraries and the configurations that you need to run Python, so that's why it's important. Now, after that is installed, you just need to open it once so he can configure stuff, and then close it off. You don't need the Xcode anymore. So close the Xcode, close the App Store, you don't need anything else, and that's done. Now here comes the hard part. Let's go to the terminal. This is like your command line where you can put command. Don't worry about the username. This is my mom's computer. Alright, now first things first, let's go and see if Python is installed correctly. Version. So you should have something like this. Now for the next commands that I'm going to input here, it's going to be regarding this version of Python. You might have the version above or below, and it might work or not. I know that for version 3 point something, the command pip, it's with pip 3. So I'll just ask you to do some little research so it can match your version, and if you have this version, that's great. You shouldn't have any issues, I hope. Now let's try and install pip. So sudo is for you to run the command with the administration privilege. Easy install. Install pip. Now he's gonna require your computer password, admin password, which is perfectly normal and safe. And you're gonna have three possibilities. First one, you already have the pip install, which is great. That's the easiest one. You can jump to the timestamp that I'm putting there on the screen, and it will go to the next step. Now, for the second option, you install pip correctly. That's great. You can use the same annotation, and you can use the same timestamp to jump further ahead, so you can go and do the other stuffs. Now, if you get an error like this, I'll show you an image on the screen. then we need to try something else. Now, for the next thing we're trying to do, it's to install this pycrypto and the other two libraries. We're going to try to install it like this. All right, so this is the command. Don't worry, I'll put all the commands on the description, and you might have something like this or not. So my pycrypto was already installed, so no need to install it. You can have like this, but if you don't have the pip installed, you might not have this one, so it would be fairly strange for that to happen. Now you can have an error like this with, instead of dpkt, it has pycrypto, which means that the system doesn't find the thing that you want to install on their libraries. So we need to try and download it from the internet. So the command is this one, yeah, this one, and then you can see like this screen, which represents the download, and it will try to install and download it and try to install. Now what happened here, this is just a warning because the connection is not that good, but as you can see here, I already had it up to date. So if you have this up to date, that's great, but I don't think so. Now you can have this installed correctly, or it can give an error like this I'm showing you on the screen. So if you have this installed correctly, go to this timestamp that I will put on the screen. It will jump right to where you have to go, and then if not, let's just continue. Now it can give this error. I don't know if there's other errors that it can give. That's because you need to give permissions to the folders. Now the thing that worked for me, it might not work for you. So I gave permissions to two folders, which was first this one, the Python one, and the command is this, sudo chown, yeah, you can read it. Now the next one is the folder inside that folder, which is this one. And these two folders were the only ones that mattered to me. Now for you, that might not be the case. So you might need to give permissions to more folders. If it says user / bin / something, ignore that because it won't work to try to give permissions to that. You need just to focus on this library Python and just go from there. All right. Now after this, we're going to try and download it again with the same command, and you should have it downloaded and installed correctly without any issues, right? And after that, we have pip installed. As I referred to you, this pip should be pip 3 for the 3-point-something version of Python, but you can do a little research, so I can't help you much if you have an upgraded version. Alright, now I'm gonna teach you two commands on the terminal. Maybe you already know it, but I need to cover them up. So ls, it displays all the folders that you are in, and cd is change directory, so you need to change directory until you reach the Summoners War proxy folder. So for me, it's on desktop. So I go to desktop and then I do ls, and then I see that it starts with Summoners War proxy. So yeah, I'll change directory, and now I'm in the Summoners War proxy directory. Now, this next step, you're gonna do like this: sudo just to run in admin to erase any issues that you have without running the program on administration mode, and then you go python Summoners War proxy.py, and you should have a screen like this. Now you can see here that you're running the program, the proxy at this server. So now you need to input this IP and this port either on your Android or iOS. I'm gonna put I'm gonna put some videos trying to explain to you how do you do this, but it should be fairly simple. Alright guys, so you just want to go to Wi-Fi and then select your Wi-Fi, manage network definitions, and then you select proxy manual, and you put the host name and the port. Don't forget to put the port and then save. It's simple as that. Don't need to do anything else. Alright guys, so to get your proxy up and running on your iPhone or iPad device, just go to definitions and then go to Wi-Fi, select your Wi-Fi, and then you press this icon, and then you can have this panel. So in the bottom part you have proxy HTTP, so select manual, and then you insert the server, which is 192.168.1.74. Alright, and don't forget the port, which is 8080. And then you're all set. No need to do anything else. Now just you need to start your Summoners War and see how it goes. So sorry guys, I was having a strange bug. Now I'm going to run my Summoners War application on my phone. So as you can see, the program has already started exporting the files, and it should export a bit more, and I'll show you on the SWProxy folder that he's doing the rest of the configurations and extractions, and I already have it here. You can see it is today at 17:32:31, and yeah, basically that's it. I know it sounds complicated, but it works. Yeah, ask questions if you have any problems or any issues. I'll try to help you as best as I can. Just try to maintain the things that I said here. And yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time, guys.